Israel this? Because let's say the Chinaman don't want to observe this. Did God give this law to the Chinaman? Did God give this law to the white man? He gave it to you, the children of Israel. Because in slavery, you have lost every single one of your heritage. And the heritage you're following, none of them is of God. Neither is any nation doing it. Because guess who it belongs to? To the Israelites. You are the Israelites. This is your holy day. Prove that.
The book of Exodus chapter 31 verse 13. Speak thou also unto the children of Israel.
So now God is telling us something. Speak to the children of Israel. That's what we're doing. We're speaking to the children of Israel. Read.
Saying, verily my Sabbaths he shall keep.
My Sabbaths you shall keep. For example, when the night get dark tonight, look up in the sky. You're going to see a bright full moon. The new moon. Do you know that is also a Sabbath? So you have the 7th day Sabbath and you have the new moon, which is also a Sabbath. We have a lot of heritage and customs that we have forgotten about. But God said you're supposed to keep his Sabbaths. Read.
For it is a sign between me and you throughout your generation.
This is a sign between God and the children throughout their generation. Meaning what? Once you're having children, you're supposed to be teaching them what? The laws of God. Teach them about God's Sabbath. Because it is a covenant. Get to verse what? 15?
Verse 15. 6 days may work be done, but on the 7th is the Sabbath of rest.
Read.
Holy to the Lord. Whosoever doeth any work in the Sabbath day, he shall surely be put to death.
We are not making that up. God said if you're going to follow man and leave what he says and go to work, break his laws, he shall surely be what?
Put to death.
They don't teach that in Christianity because they're leading our people in death. We are spiritually dead and God is going to judge us for breaking his laws. Read.
Verse 16. Wherefore the children of Israel.
The who?
The children of Israel.
You so-called Jamaicans. Your nationality is not Jamaican. You are the biblical Israelites.
That's right.
Your forefather is Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. These are your literal blood descendants. These are your people. These are black men. God says the children of Israel, read,
shall keep the Sabbath to observe the Sabbath throughout their generations.
Read.
For a perpetual covenant.
Read.
Verse 17. It is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever.
For how long?
Forever.
So who is going to change that? Which man is now going to come and tell you it does not matter? Colossians 2:8. Because you know what we have been doing? We have been deceived. That's why it says, many is going to be deceived. God tell you this is a sign between you and him. For how long? Forever. So what should you be doing? I'm going to show you some more laws. Watch this, my brother. Read. Colossians 2:8.
The book of Colossians chapter 2 verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
So God is warning you. He's saying, beware lest any man, because we learn these things from man, this man in particular. God said, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy. Meaning what? Things made up. Look at our sisters on the road. These are our people in poverty, depression, stress. But God said, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. Read.
After the traditions of men.
Christmas is not our tradition. It's the tradition of another man.
Right.
A white fat man coming down a chimney has nothing to do with us. You brothers can agree with that. Or sister, you can agree with that? What does a white fat man coming down a chimney have to do with us? It is the tradition of another people. Read.
After the rudiments of the world and not after Christ.
Now I'm going to show you brothers a tradition of Christ. Leviticus 21 verse 5. Now look at this tradition of our brothers. My brother at the back, pay attention especially. Because now this is a tradition of Christ. This is what that is. 21 and 5.
The book of Leviticus chapter 21 verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head.
Now this is a law to the men. You're not supposed to shave off your head bald. You know, Asaba Paul shine his head, how Desmond McKenzie shine his head, how Michael Jordan bald his head. What does God say?
Thou shalt not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
They're supposed to have on beards that's men. My brother, you hear that, bro? That you can grow a beard. You see what I'm saying, my brother? You're not supposed to go and shave it off. That's why when people get severe razor bumps, you look at some man's face and they see how the face was so bumpy. God command you not to shave it off.
How I hear curly, so when coming up from under the flex, curl up and cause a bump.
Exactly, ingrown hair. Come look, alright, his hair is going bald. So now let's see what about him. Read that first.
Naturally.
Listen to the rest of it, listen to it.
Leviticus chapter 21 verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
Because a lot of our people today, what do? They get a lot of tattoos. You see everybody doing it. When you look at the ladies, they have their breasts out, a lot of tattoos on it. They have the ass out, a lot of tattoos all over their body. But God said you're not supposed to be doing those things. You understand that? Now watch this. The sister asked about the brother here. My sister, touch your hand. Good question. Tell me that is correct.
Leviticus chapter 13 verse 40.
Listen.
And the man whose hair is fallen off his head, he is bald, yet is he clean.
Because some people, guess what happened to them? The hair fall off. But God said that man, he's bald. He was not what? Shaving it off. It was falling off. Read it again.
And the man whose hair is fallen off his head, he is bald, yet is he clean.
Verse 13. Now I'm going to show you a system of law now. Watch this. Leviticus 13.
Leviticus chapter 13 verse 13.
Watch this.
Then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin.
So now the priest is going to see. So the priest is going to examine a particular plague. And he's saying, if when you look at it, it's in sight, meaning they can see it. Read.
Deeper than the skin.
My sister, listen up, touch her. Listen to this, watch this.
And there be in it a yellow thin hair.
If when he looks and he sees what type of hair?
A yellow thin hair.
Yellow thin hair. Who knows what the French word for yellow is? It is blonde. French don't say yellow, they say blonde. If you see, read.
Then the priest shall pronounce him unclean.
But a lot of other people today, guess what they do? They dye blonde. But that is something unclean. You understand that, my sister? It's not to pick on you, you know. What are we doing? Isaiah 58 and 1. Our responsibility is to show you what? Who you are. You are the children of Israel. And let's see what God tells us to teach the children of Israel. Isaiah 58 and 1. Read.
The book of Isaiah 58 verse 1. Cry aloud. Spare not.
You're supposed to speak loud, and we're not supposed to spare our feelings. People feeling. Hear why? Read.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions.
Who knows what a transgression is? We're going to show you where you're transgressing what? The laws of God. We're going to show you that worshiping this, you're transgressing the laws of God. Celebrating other people's religion is a transgression of the laws of God. Breaking and defiling God's Sabbath is a transgression of the laws of God. Eating unclean food is a transgression of the laws of God. Blonde hair is a transgression of the laws of God. You understand that, my sister? So it's a correction. So when it grow out, or you shave it back off. As a matter of fact, Psalm chapter 59, I taught on my way.
See? Don't use the word Israel.
Because what are we showing our people?
Tell me that.
Because a lot of times,
But can't say freedom of speech.
what I'm saying?
In the public.
My brother, you have a question?
I use the word Israel.
Bro, you have a question?
You have a question? Yeah. What is it? Do you know your history?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me your history where you come from.
Alright, we're going to show you now.
No, I'm not going to the Bible. I'm not going to the Bible. I know my own without the Bible. No.
What's that an issue?
He's an Israelite.
So you say you're an Israelite?
Right.
Alright. I'm going to show. So he says he's an Israelite. And we are saying we're the children of Israel. Read what you have first.
No, you hear me now?
Hold on.
Not the Bible. The Bible is not my head.
Listen to what I'm saying to you.
May I say
We're going
to
to
you,
listen
sir,
to you, right?
the story of the
We're going
Bible.
to deal with you, but give me a minute. We're going to do something first. Read what you have. Listen up. In order. This is in order.
The book of Psalms chapter 119 verse 59.
Read.
I thought on my
So
ways
this is King David. He said what?
Yeah.
He thought on his ways. Read.
and turned my feet unto thy testimonies.
So now he's going to turn his feet. He's going to think on his ways and turn his feet to his testimonies. Read.
I made haste.
I did what?
I made haste.
So my sister, so we show you a correction. So this is what you are supposed to do. You're supposed to make haste. Read.
And delayed not to keep thy commandments.
And you're not supposed to delay to keep God's commandment, because that is your only purpose on earth.
Right.
This is the entire duty of man.
Right.
Fear God and keep his commandments. You understand that, my sister? No, my brother, you're on. What are you saying?
What is the
You're asking what
commandment?
is our history? What is the commandment?
Yeah.
All
We're
right,
teaching people. But you're not giving them information where them find the commandment. Which chapter them find it.
so what are we reading?
Ask a
Baruch
question.
4:1.
I'm asking a question. Which chapter in the Bible you find the commandment?
You find the commandments, the laws of God is written primarily. It's all over the Bible.
No,
But in the first
no.
5 books of the Bible. In the first 5 books of the Bible.
Well, me tell you right there. Exodus chapter 20 to 25. How can me tell you and you can't tell me? And you preach to the people. You rely on the Bible is in me. My father, them is Israelite. All of my Hebrew daddy, them is Israelite. Don't you hear me, I said?
No, well, first
No,
Peter
that's
4.
when you're using the
so you
word
say
Bible.
the Bible is in you.
Study the Bible first.
My brother, listen what I'm saying to you. You say this brother come because how are we going to know who is telling the truth? How
you
will
know?
we because well I know brother, listen
Do you
carefully.
notice
We're
I
going
have the word
you have to deal with
Israelite?
order. Don't be
I represent
disrespectful.
the word.
You're going to be in
Disrespectful.
order. You're not
I'm
going to
saying
come
to
up here
you.
and disrespect us.
This
So
in
allow us
what
to
way?
speak and then we're going to give you back the floor to speak.
Right.
Does that make sense, people?
Yeah, man.
Because if both of us speaking at the same time, what is that?
No, you're not confused.
It's confusion. So the brother said, what are we showing our people? For example, we come up here and we said to you, you people of Spanish Town, you are not Jamaicans, you are the Israelites.
Not
You
all of them.
are the children
Not
of
all
Israel.
of them.
You say not, all of them.
them.
That's what you say. Now let's see
I
what
am
the Bible
telling
says.
you that.
Read this.
Not
The
all
book
of
of
them.
1 Peter chapter 4 verse 11.
know.
If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God.
So the Bible is telling us what? You see, if any man is going to talk about God, let him read it. Let him speak as the Bible, as the oracles of God.
That's
That's
right.
what the Bible says again. And then we're going to make you speak. Read.
1 Thessalonians 5 verse 21. Prove all things.
Because that is what our people have never done. We have never asked our oppressor to prove things like these.
Right.
We have simply accepted what man has said. So that's why what we do, we're reading it to you. It says, prove all things. You're supposed to go into what? Prove all things. Don't get me produce your cause, Isaiah. Produce your cause. Because we're going to give the brother the floor to speak now. So before we let you speak, what have we said to our people so far? We say you're the children of? How did we prove it? We show you that in the Bible. We're going to read it again for those who just come. And we're going to prove it. Because we can say anything we want to say. Let me Deuteronomy 28 and 50.
The book of Isaiah chapter 41 verse 21.
And you should tell this to your pastor as well. Read.
Produce your cause,
They're supposed to produce their cause. Read.
said the Lord.
It's not we telling you that. God's telling you that they should produce their cause. Read.
Bring forth your strong reason, said the King of Jacob.
They need to bring forth your strong reasoning. Now we're going to prove what we're saying, and then we're going to make you speak. You understand, my brother? Go tell. You tell. How we know our history. We're going to show you where our history comes from. Bring it out. Deuteronomy 28. People, listen up. Bring it out. 50.
The book of
So
Deuteronomy.
my brother in the green shirt. Listen up, brother. Listen to what the Bible says. Listen carefully. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15.
Read.
But it shall come to pass,
This is going to happen to this group of people, the Israelites. Read.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
If you don't listen to God's voice, meaning keeping his commandments. Read.
to observe and to do all his commandments,
To observe and to do all of God's commandments. Read on.
and his statutes which I command thee this day,
But sister, don't get distracted. Listen carefully. Read.
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So God said these are going to come upon you and overtake you. All these what? Curses. 45. Bring it out.
Verse 45.
Listen carefully about the curses. Now this is going to answer his question. How are we going to know who we are? This is what the word of God in the law says. Read.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 45. Moreover, all these curses,
All these what?
curses
Read.
shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
So the curses is going to come upon these people, and it's going to pursue them and overtake them till they be destroyed. Read.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments
You see, if you don't keep God's commandments, God say you're going to be cursed. Read.
and his statutes which I command thee this day.
Read. 46.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
You see the curses, they're going to be upon you for a what? For a what the Bible just said, brother? And they shall be upon you for a what? How about in the green shirt? For a what? For, hold on, for a sign. No, the curses are going to be upon the children of Israel for a sign. I'm going to explain this, bro. Don't speak when I'm speaking. The sign behind us say high-low. If you want to know where high-low in Spanish town is, what would you look out for? If you want to know where Texaco is, what would you look out for? If you want to know who the children of Israel is, what would you look out for? Now let's hear the sign. 48. Bring it out!
Verse 48. Therefore shall thou serve thine enemies.
One sign. You're going to be serving your enemies, not your friends. Read.
Which the Lord,
Listen up.
One thing,
which the Lord
what is
shall
the
send
statue that
against
the people
thee.
them
No,
make?
the Lord is the
What
one who
is
is
the
going to
statue?
send the enemy against you. Read.
Explain the statue.
You're going to serve the enemy in hunger, that is for food.
And in thirst,
You're going to serve him for water, for things to drink. Read.
and in nakedness,
You're going to serve your enemy for clothes. Read.
and in want of all things.
No, you're going to serve your enemy, brothers.
Ask him
You
to
need to pay
explain
attention.
to you what the
Because
statue
it's when the word of God coming
What
out.
is the statue? If you're teaching the people about statue,
I'm going to show you something. Brothers, you need to know what now, bro. Listen. The brother need the Joshua 6 service, you need to pay attention because something always happens when you're learning who you are.
Don't negative.
I'm saying
Mark
that
4,
It's the same man.
the book of Mark 4, verse 14.
No
The
man
sower
penetrates that
soweth the word.
The sower soweth the word.
Read.
And these are there by the wayside.
And these are there by the wayside.
You're sowing the word, you are by the wayside. Let's see what happens when you understand what you're bringing out. Read.
Where the word is sown.
Where the word is sown.
But when they have heard,
you and I make.
Satan
cometh
Come here, ask you one question.
cometh immediately
and taketh away the word.
So brothers, what did the Bible say?
Are
It's
you
when you're learning who
keeping
you
the
are,
commandment?
somebody is going to come immediately and take away what you're learning. So your job is to stay
Answer the question.
focused.
What
Put your hand on the After I
What
speak,
is the statue?
then you're going to speak. We're going to explain it
Answer the
afterwards.
question. No,
Allow me to
the
answer your
people
first
like
question.
you. Hold on,
Deuteronomy 28, verse 48.
Most of the people don't know what the statue is.
Listen.
have something to teach.
Hold on, no.
He's trying to tell us what we don't.
Yeah, but he don't know what the
he didn't
statue
come
is.
to tell us nothing.
So he's doing
Hold on.
it now. He's coming. My
What
brother,
the statue is.
Well, if you know, tell us.
That's right. If he knows what you need to do, he would have taken up
No,
something to
it's not him that must tell. Tell us.
I know what the
He
statue
would
is.
do it himself.
Tell me not.
But you know what our people have? They have a spirit of envy and hatred.
Teach one, teach one.
No, it don't work that way.
Teach one, teach one.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48.
Bro, red shirt, red
I am
shirt.
ignorant.
Brother. Listen. Don't make him try you.
I am saying to you,
Verse 48.
I cannot say. I am saying to you,
Shall thou serve thine enemies?
So God said we are going to be serving our enemies.
With the Lord shall stand against thee.
God send our enemies against you.
In hunger.
You have to serve your enemy. My brother, bro. You have to serve your enemy for food, read.
And in thirst.
You have to serve your enemy for water, read.
And in nakedness.
You have to serve your enemy for clothes, read.
And in want of all things.
Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Our enemy did that. That's what we're telling you. So brother, bro, touch him. Listen, some question to you. Who did this to us? Who put yokes of iron upon our necks? We man. Who put yokes of iron upon our neck? Who make the iron? Who make it?
It's so hard to serve God. And why when I say that I'm a Jew, it sound odd. For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sound wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcast, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.